Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. This is the first line of Tolstoy's novel, Anna Karenina. Many people say that this is the best first line of a novel in literature history. If you experienced good things, bad things in your life, then you can understand what that means. Surprisingly, through this sentence, we can learn the second law of thermodynamics or entropy law. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Professor Peter. Thermodynamics is a branch of physics. It deals with the theoretical approach to heat and energy as well as relevant mechanical systems. Because its application is very wide and useful, in engineering we also learn thermodynamics. Engines in vehicles or airplanes, cooling devices in refrigerators or air conditioner, and the HVAC system in buildings, all of these were developed based on the thermodynamics. There are two laws in thermodynamics. The first law of thermodynamics is about energy conservation. The total amount of energy will not be changed. That's the first law of thermodynamics. If you burn gasoline in engine, the gasoline's chemical energy will be transformed to another type of energy like kinetic energy and heat energy, but the total amount of energy will not be changed. Second law of thermodynamics says that all changes in universe will occur in a way that the level of disorder is increasing. The level of disorder or the degree of disorder is also called entropy. So another name for the second law of thermodynamics is the law of entropy. If you drop a drop of ink into a cup of water, then the water and a drop of ink will be mixed together spontaneously. In the beginning, water and ink are separated. That is a low degree of disorder. It is well organized. However, after spontaneous mixing, the degree of disorder is increased. A similar thing will happen when the type of energy is changing. When gasoline is burned inside an engine, you're going to get the kinetic energy out of that, but at the same time you will get sound energy as well as heat energy. In the beginning, we have just one type of energy source, which is the chemical energy in gasoline, but after the change, we have various kinds of energy types. So the degree of disorder is increased. In other words, the entropy has been increased. The second law of thermodynamics also says that the change will not happen in a way that the entropy is going down. The ink drop mixed with the water will not be separated from the water by itself. And even if you gather kinetic energy, sound energy, heat energy, those energies will not be changed to chemical energy in gasoline by itself. Of course, if you use a filter system, then you may be able to take the ink from water, but in that case, you have to make the filter and you have to put some energy in that process. That increases the overall entropy. So, local entropy can be reduced. However, the total entropy will be increased always. Entropy is also related to probability. Let's toss 10 coins. What did you say if I say, I want to have 10 heads out of 10 coins? You would say, that event has very low probability, right? However, what if I say, I would have at least one coin with tail? That event has very high probability, right? As you see here, if you compare the event with the low probability and the event with the high probability, you will know that the event with the high probability has a higher entropy. As we discussed before, based on the second law of thermodynamics, changes will happen in a way that the entropy is increased, and also the event with a high probability will occur. That's why we can say that the event with a high probability has a higher entropy. Well, this is a very simplified explanation. Long time ago, Austrian physicist Boltzmann built all kinds of details about this theoretic approach. He put this equation on his own gravestone. This equation means the entropy is proportional to the logarithm of probability. This equation is a very famous and important equation in statistical thermodynamics. I think it's going to be very honorable if you can put your own formula on your own gravestone. Considering the two laws of thermodynamics, we kind of understand why all events in our life are not happening in a way that we want. We may say we want to earn money without any effort, but that's not going to happen. It's like there is no free energy. It is the first law of thermodynamics. People may say, I want everything organized and I hope all events are happening in a way that I scheduled. That's not going to happen because that is a way that the entropy is going down. Again, well-organized situation means that you have low entropy. Now it's time to talk about the first line of Tolstoy's novel, Anna Karenina. It is hard to achieve happiness in family. First of all, we have to love each other. We need to be healthy, as well as we need some money. Let's talk about the analogy between pursuit of happiness and tossing a coin. Hoping for happiness in family is something like this. We want a head from a coin named love. We hope for head again from a coin named health. If you're experiencing serious lack of any of these conditions, then the family may not be happy. Like this figure, there is only one case where all conditions are satisfied. We can define it as happiness. However, there are many cases where one or more conditions are not satisfied. We can define them as unhappiness. So now these situations match well with what Tolstoy said in the first line of his novel. There are various shapes of unhappiness. However, happy families do not have many variations. It seems that the law of entropy gave us a kind of a negative impression that it is very hard to live a happy life. But if you carefully read the details of entropy law, you can read the optimistic message out of that. As we saw, having the all heads from 10 coins is a very rare case. However, we are humans. That means we can adjust the local entropy. In other words, we can lower the entropy locally. For coins, we can just flip the coin intentionally so that we have head. To do that, we have to put effort and time. To achieve the family's happiness, we have to do something. We have to love even when we are in a bad situation. We have to work out for a healthy life, and also we have to work to earn money. Through this effort and time, we can achieve low entropy in a local area. In this case, in family. It sounds like a cliche. Well, greatest truth is sometimes simple. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.